This title is narrated with virtual voice, computer-generated narration for audiobooks. Inside Past Life Connections. Dear Flower Lady. By Maren. Chapter 1. Evasion. Dust particles hung in the air above me as I lay on my back in a warm, cascading ray of sun on the shag carpet. My arm stretched slowly towards these tiny keepers of great secrets. The particles moved, it seemed, only to skirt the fingers of my small hand. I held my breath as to not give these little specks any more reason to dance away. Through the silence, I listened for the beat of my heart and my blood moving in its own time. Swish, swish, swish. It was then that familiar repeating scenes began arising from the dark recesses of my memory. There were multiple memories vying for attention, and I tried to slow time while observing them, cautiously, and wondered, if I could see them, could they see me? Could those individuals in the memories look through this same portal and find me now? I could practically taste the scenes, the seasonal weathers, the warmth of home, or the trepidation of other surroundings. It was all out there. I could feel it. But no matter what recollections the memories brought, here I was, helpless and trapped in a new body, one that had me starting all over again. The sun poured in through the window now. Mount Hood stood strikingly white against the odd blue horizon that stretched beyond Portland, Oregon. Birds chirped. Outside, the grasses were moist and green. It was a peaceful facade. Part of me knew exactly what I was doing here. Evasion. The dusts knew the truth, though. I couldn't hide my secrets from them as they floated so innocently around the long fingers of my small hands. How long could I stay here without being discovered? As soon as I was able to climb out of my crib, I was escaping. Well, maybe I was hiding. It was like I'd been dropped into a jungle, and my senses were aware of everything around me, acutely aware, and I was looking for something, anything familiar. Shh, my mind would remind me. Quiet. It was as if I'd stolen away to hide behind the mask of a new identity. As soon as my fisted crayons could move in a somewhat organized manner, I drew yellow stars, one triangle up, one triangle down. Then I drew pentacle stars, both by the hundreds. Each version of the star connected me beyond this life. Beyond the world of the yellow canopy bed that I grew into and eventually out of. Beyond the world of the cranking windows. Beyond the desk and dresser. Beyond the preschool. They connected me to the more. I knew it was all out there. The stars twinkled everywhere I placed them, usually under my bed or in the closets. Of course, it wasn't the stars in particular that connected me to these other places. They were merely symbols that hinted at a bigger story. To me, the stories were both a balm and a threat. They felt kind of like how a chipmunk might feel relaxing on the earth, enjoying the afternoon sun, but always ready for the bobcat that may wander by and want a snack. Every now and then, the memories left me looking over my shoulder. Sometimes the thoughts of them rose through the sound that was my mother's footsteps, my father's footsteps, anyone's footsteps really. Sometimes they sent me to crouch behind the sofa or left me wriggling deep into the closets behind the hanging coats or dresses. Parts of me, I came to realize, were hiding from different memories and for different reasons. Some of the stars were young. They were more playful, but secretive still. Like me, they had to be quiet and not draw attention. But then there was a memory that was more grown up. It kept my heart alert, ran chills down my spine with a sudden movement or loud noise, and taught me not to react to such events but to stay calm, level, and ready. It was this memory that had me hiding. As I got older, this was the memory that had me checking on my siblings and parents in the middle of the night sometimes, standing outside their bedroom doors, ears straining for that beautiful rhythm of sleeping breath. It was this memory I wanted to protect them from. Fragmented in imagery, the dusty corridor, the sound of quiet but determined steps that carried a mysterious man down its darkened pathway that led to my door. The turning of the doorknob, the chill that raced from my heart as I hid behind the opening door while his collected voice spoke ominously, "I know exactly where you are." And then, I never wanted to repeat the "and then" to myself, so I blocked it out. It was so final, so resolute, and there was nothing I could do to stop it. My father's office in our 1937 brick.
To keep listening to this audiobook, I've left you a link in the description so you can do it at no cost thanks to Audible's 30-day free trial.